Welcome to our fascinating countdown of the top 10 Christian countries where Christmas is surprisingly not widely celebrated. If you thought Christmas was universally cherished wherever Christians live, think again. In this video, we'll uncover why this festive day sees minimal observance in these nations. Stick with us until the end to learn some shocking reasons, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch till the end. Number 10. Serbia, with 85% of its population identifying as Christian, sees around 50% actively celebrating Christmas. Why is this number not higher in such a predominantly Christian country? Like many of its Eastern Orthodox neighbors, Serbia celebrates Christmas on January 7th, following the Julian calendar. This alternate date sets Serbia apart from countries celebrating on December 25th, reducing the global commercial impact of Christmas traditions. Another factor is the country's focus on New Year's Eve, a holiday with strong cultural significance inherited from decades of Yugoslavian and communist influence. During this period, New Year's celebrations often overshadow Christmas with grand parties, fireworks, and gift-giving. For those who do observe Christmas, it is a deeply spiritual occasion marked by traditional customs like the burning of the badnjak, oak branch, and a festive family meal featuring dishes such as sesnica, a bread with a coin hidden inside for good fortune. Church attendance is central, with midnight services drawing large crowds. In Serbia, Christmas isn't about extravagant displays, but about family, faith, and preserving centuries-old traditions, giving it a unique and heartfelt charm. Number 9. Greece. With 92% of its population identifying as Christian, Greece sees only 45% actively celebrating Christmas. Why isn't this number higher in such a devout nation? In Greece, Easter is considered the pinnacle of religious observance, often overshadowing Christmas. Greek Christmas traditions are more subdued, focusing on family gatherings and church services. While some homes feature Christmas trees and lights, the celebrations lack the commercial exuberance seen in other countries. Gift exchanges are often delayed until New Year's Day, tied to the Feast of St. Basil. For those who do celebrate, traditional carols called kalanta and special baked goods like melomakarona, honey cookies, are integral. However, the quieter, more spiritual tone of Greek Christmas reflects the deep religious roots of the country's culture. Number 8. Belarus. With 78% of its population identifying as Christian, sees only 40% celebrating Christmas. Why such modest numbers? Much like its neighbors, Belarus adheres to the Orthodox calendar, celebrating on January 7th. However, decades of Soviet atheism left a legacy where secular New Year's celebrations took precedence. Today, Christmas in Belarus is marked by simplicity. Families gather for meals, and those who observe attend midnight church services. Unlike Western nations, public decorations and festive lights are minimal. Instead, the focus is on faith and family, with little emphasis on material aspects like gift-giving. For many Belarusians, the period leading up to January is a time of fasting and preparation. This reflective approach makes their Christmas unique, emphasizing spiritual depth over external celebration. Number 7. Ukraine. Did you know that in Ukraine, a nation where 65.4% of its population, around 28 million people, identifies as Christian, only 35% celebrate Christmas? Why is this the case? Ukraine's Orthodox Christian community follows the Julian calendar, celebrating Christmas on January 7th. However, there's another reason. Decades of Soviet rule suppressed religious practices, making New Year's Eve the dominant winter celebration. Even today, many Ukrainians prioritize the new year with feasts and gift-giving, leaving Christmas as a quieter occasion for church services and traditional meals. For those who observe it, Christmas in Ukraine focuses on spiritual reflection rather than commercial festivities. Despite the low numbers, the holiday holds deep meaning for its observers. Families prepare kutia, a ceremonial wheat dish, and sing carols known as kolyadki. While public celebrations grow slowly, Christmas remains a solemn and faith-driven holiday for many Ukrainians. Number 6. Moldova. Where 90% of the population identifies as Christian, about 30% actively observe Christmas traditions. Why is the number so low in such a Christian majority nation? Moldova follows the Eastern Orthodox calendar, celebrating Christmas on January 7th rather than December 25th. The country's Soviet past also plays a significant role. Under communist rule, religious practices were discouraged, and many Moldovans adopted New Year's celebrations as a secular alternative. Even today, New Year's Eve remains the primary winter holiday, overshadowing Christmas. For those who do celebrate, Christmas is a family-centered occasion, marked by church attendance and traditional dishes like placinte, stuffed pastries. Public festivities are rare, and commercialized aspects like gift exchanges are minimal. Moldova's focus on faith over festivity makes its Christmas celebrations modest yet meaningful. Number 5, Romania. With 97% of its population identifying as Christian, yet only 25% actively participate in Christmas festivities. Why so few? The Romanian Orthodox Church places more emphasis on Easter, and much of the population follows suit. Additionally, economic hardships mean many Romanians prioritize essential needs over holiday extravagance. Families gather for modest meals, and while caroling is a beloved tradition, it doesn't translate into widespread festive decorations or gift-giving. The focus remains on spirituality, with church services taking precedence over material celebrations. Number 4, Bulgaria. With 72% of its population identifying as Christian, yet only 20% actively celebrate Christmas. Bulgaria's Orthodox Christian traditions emphasize Easter over Christmas, making it the most important religious holiday of the year. Moreover, decades of communist rule left a cultural impact, where religious practices were suppressed. Even after the fall of communism, many Bulgarians view Christmas as a time for family, rather than a religious event. Most people observe Budni Večer, a Christmas Eve tradition involving vegetarian meals, but the day itself often lacks grand festivities. In Bulgaria, the focus remains on spiritual reflection rather than commercial celebration. Streets are modestly decorated, and gift exchanges are minimal. If you're looking for a quiet and reflective Christmas, Bulgaria might be the place to visit. Number 3, Cyprus. With 79% of its population identifying as Christian, Cyprus seems like a place where Christmas would be widely celebrated. Yet, only about 10% of Cypriots participate in the festive traditions. How could this be? The answer lies in Cyprus's mixed cultural influences and economic priorities. While the Orthodox Church of Cyprus does mark Christmas on December 25th, the celebrations remain subdued compared to Easter. Most people view Christmas as a low-key family affair rather than a grand public festival. Moreover, Cypriots are less inclined towards commercialism. Holiday decorations and gift exchanges are limited, and most celebrations are confined to homes. A significant portion of the population still adheres to older customs, focusing on fasting and prayer rather than indulgence. Number 2, Georgia. With 85% of its population identifying as Christian, only 5% celebrate Christmas. Why is this number so low? Georgia also follows the Eastern Orthodox Church's calendar, which places Christmas on January 7th. But there's more to the story. Georgia's historical struggles, including years of Soviet rule, suppressed religious practices, leaving a legacy where public expressions of faith are subdued. While Georgian Orthodox Christians revere Christmas, it's celebrated quietly with less commercial fanfare. Church services are the primary focus, and people prepare traditional dishes like gazanaki, honeyed walnuts, for family gatherings. Interestingly, December is a more somber time for Georgians, as many observe a fasting period leading up to the January celebrations. Streets lack the dazzling Christmas lights seen elsewhere, and gift-giving is rare. Despite being deeply religious, Georgians prioritize Easter over Christmas, making it the centerpiece of their Christian calendar. Number 1, Armenia. Did you know that in Armenia, where nearly 95% of the population identifies as Christian, only 1% of people actively celebrate Christmas? Why is this? The answer lies in Armenia's unique religious traditions. Unlike much of the Christian world, Armenians do not celebrate Christmas on December 25th. Instead, they observe it on January 6th, combining it with the Feast of the Epiphany. This date is rooted in ancient Christian customs that predate the Western Church's adoption of December 25th. Decorations, Christmas trees, and Santa Claus are rare sights in Armenian streets. Instead, families attend church services and focus on solemn traditions. So, the next time you think of Christmas, remember that in Armenia, it's all about simplicity and faith over festivity. Thank you for joining us on this intriguing journey through the top 10 Christian majority countries where Christmas is not widely celebrated. We hope you enjoyed learning about the unique cultural and religious practices that shape how these nations observe this holiday. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below to share your thoughts. Thanks for watching.